Virginia Earl from Rui, Wisconsin.
I'm Don Earl from Rui.
And we moved down here in 2000, July, from northern Minnesota. When we got here, we needed a doctor. So we looked in the phone book and found Southwest Health
I
Center.
was put in the hospital here with a heart attack.
I would recommend Southwest Health Center to anyone. I don't think there, as far as I'm concerned, there's no place else.
I'm Deb, and this is my daughter Vanessa, who's 2 weeks old. My husband and I have 4 children together, and the boys are ages 7 and 6, and our other daughter's 3 years of age. We've had all 4 children with Southwest Health Center. The OB staff at Southwest Health Center has been extremely welcoming and helpful, especially when you are in labor and all you can think about is pain and making it from one contraction to the next. From the time that we arrive at the hospital to all the way through delivering post-care, they've always been very comforting and helpful and help you. And they've helped me go through all the experiences with coaching. And even though my husband's been there, it's always nice to have the experts there as well to take care and to monitor and to know that it's a trusting staff that I know can help me get through it as well. So while I was here having all of my babies, the nursing staff and the housekeeping staff and the everybody that had come into the room was always very respectful of myself and the baby that I've had at that time.
Hi, my name is Jean Thomas, and I live in Platteville, Wisconsin, and I've been a resident of Platteville, Wisconsin for about 38 years. November 18th became a pretty notorious day for the Thomas household because both my husband Joe and I ended up being admitted as patients at the same time for 2 entirely different reasons. Every one of the people who took care of us treated us as very special people who really truly cared about us.
We've been married for 58 and a half years, and I want to keep him a lot longer. Southwest Health Center, as far as I'm concerned, is the best. They do above and beyond the call. And I know if it hadn't been for the staff, Dr. Sloan, I would not have Don right now.
All 4 of the babies that we've had at Southwest Health Center have been very good experiences here at the hospital. It's a comforting thought when you leave your last doctor's appointment and he says, "It's okay if you even have it on Christmas Day." He goes, "I'll be there." And that means a lot from my perspective because I know I have a doctor that cares not only about me but the children that we have and that we have a good start to the life that we have together.
Probably the most wonderful experience was that they included my family in on some of the training. And I had 2 grandsons who happened to be visiting during one of the sessions, and I have a 5th grade and a 3rd grade grandson who know a whole lot more about being a diabetic, and they can certainly tell you what it means to read labels and how to count carbs. And the boys were treated as if they were young adults who understood what was happening, and Joan and Sandy did a wonderful job of including all of us in the education.
I would like to also just thank Dr. Carr and his nursing staff for the work that he's done because it's made for some wonderful experiences with having all 4 of our children and not knowing which doctor we were going to be with when we first were pregnant with our first child and to luck out and to work with Dr. Carr with all of our children has been a tremendous experience that is encouraging for us and very relaxing to know that we have him as not only the OB doctor and for delivery, but even for all of our children after as well.
The type of person who I feel works at Southwest Health Center is a very caring and loving type of person, and it doesn't matter if it's the doctor, the nurses, or housekeepers. It seems like the personality of everyone who would enter my room had that same attitude, and it was wonderful.
If I was to describe the personality of the staff that worked at the hospital, I would say that they're a staff that's dedicated to the work that they do, and they care about the work that they do and the patients that they work with. I would like to take this opportunity to say thank you to all of the staff and Dr. Carr at Southwest Health Center for great opportunities and experiences with having all 4 of my children. Congratulations to you on this award that you've received for your service as well.
I want to congratulate everybody at Southwest for their achievement in getting this award. and keep on doing what you've been doing. I don't know how you can get any better, but if you can, more power to you, and God bless you.
Congratulations, Southwest Health Center, to a very well-deserved award.